Welcome to Green Earth V, where we explore the powerful forces shaping our planet. Our world is changing. Fast and nature's warnings are getting louder. Earthquakes shake, volcanoes erupt, oceans rise. Storms grow stronger than ever before. Climate change is pushing natural disasters to new extremes. Are we truly prepared for what lies ahead? Let's find out together. Earthquakes strike without warning. They occur when the massive tectonic plates that make up our planet's crust suddenly shift, releasing unimaginable amounts of energy. This violent shaking can level cities in an instant. While they can happen anywhere, over 90% of severe earthquakes occur along the Pacific Ring of Fire, a massive zone of seismic activity stretching from New Zealand up through Indonesia and Japan, across to the coast of the Americas. When a powerful earthquake hits a populated area, the consequences are devastating. Buildings, even those designed to be resilient, can crumble into dust. The ground splits open, swallowing roads and breaking bridges. Ruptured gas lines can spark massive fires that spread uncontrollably through the wreckage. Rescue operations are a race against time, as survivors are trapped beneath tons of concrete and steel. In recent years, we've witnessed the horrific aftermath of powerful quakes that shook Turkey, Japan, and Indonesia, leaving behind trails of destruction and countless shattered lives. But sometimes, the shaking is only the beginning. A massive earthquake beneath the ocean floor can trigger something even more terrifying. A tsunami. Volcanoes are windows into Earth's fiery core. Deep beneath our feet, intense heat and pressure melt rock into a substance called magma. When this pressure builds up too much, the magma, along with hot gas and ash, explodes through a weak point in the Earth's surface, destroying everything in its path. The destructive power is immense. Mount Merapi in Indonesia, one of the world's most active volcanoes, sits near densely populated areas, constantly threatening millions of lives with its eruptions. But the impact of a volcano can be felt far beyond its immediate vicinity. In 2010, the eruption of Eyjafjallajökull in Iceland spewed a colossal ash cloud into the atmosphere, grounding nearly 100,000 flights across Europe and affecting travel and commerce around the entire world. The ash clouds from a large eruption can pollute the air we breathe and block out sunlight, affecting agriculture and even temporarily cooling regional climates. Toxic gases released during an eruption can be deadly, forcing the evacuation of entire cities. And now, there's a growing concern that climate change could be influencing volcanic activity. As glaciers melt and sea levels rise, the immense weight on the Earth's crust shifts. Scientists believe these changes in pressure could potentially trigger more frequent or more powerful eruptions. It seems even the fire beneath our feet is not immune to the effects of our warming planet. A tsunami may begin with just a few seconds of shaking deep underwater, often unnoticed by anyone on the coast. But this sudden displacement of the seafloor generates a series of powerful waves. In the deep ocean, these waves might be barely perceptible, but as they race toward land at the speed of an airplane, they build in height and power. When they reach the shallow coastal waters, the ocean suddenly rises, transforming into a massive, unstoppable wall of water. The Arlie Tohoku earthquake in Japan created a catastrophic tsunami. Waves reached heights of over 40 meters, as tall as a 12-story building, and crashed miles inland. They swept away cars, homes, and entire communities, destroying cities and tragically causing a nuclear disaster at the Fukushima power plant. There is a critical natural warning sign. If you are near the coast and feel an earthquake, or if you ever see the ocean suddenly and rapidly pull back, exposing the seafloor, run. Run to higher ground as fast as you can. That is Nature's final warning before the wave hits. Early warning systems, which use seismic sensors and ocean buoys to detect tsunamis, are crucial and save countless lives. But unfortunately, many vulnerable coastal communities around the world still don't have access to this life-saving technology. Hurricanes, typhoons, and cyclones are all names for the same powerful weather phenomenon. A giant, rotating storm system that forms over tropical waters. These storms are like massive heat engines. They feed on the energy from warm ocean water. And as our planet warms due to climate change, our oceans are heating up faster than ever before. This extra heat is like adding fuel to a fire. The result is a dangerous escalation of storm intensity. We are seeing bigger storms with larger wind fields. They are producing heavier rainfall, leading to catastrophic inland flooding. They are causing more dangerous storm surges, pushing massive amounts of seawater onto the coast. The winds are becoming stronger and more destructive. And perhaps most worryingly, the traditional storm seasons are getting longer, giving these superstorms more time to form and threaten us. Destructive storms that climate models once predicted would happen only once a decade are now striking with alarming frequency, hitting regions across the United States, the Caribbean, and Asia almost yearly. Our own actions are making things worse. Deforestation weakens the land's ability to absorb heavy rain. Rising sea levels make coastal flooding from storm surges far more severe, and rapid unplanned urbanization puts more people and more infrastructure directly in harm's way. Climate change is fundamentally rewriting our planet's weather patterns. It's not just about things getting warmer. It's about the entire system becoming more unstable and extreme. The natural disasters that have always been a part of life on Earth are becoming more frequent, more violent, and terrifyingly less predictable. Heat waves are hotter, droughts are longer, and wildfires burn with greater intensity. The data is clear. Graphs tracking global disasters show a steep upward trend in recent decades. Scientists are issuing a stark warning. If we do not take drastic action to reduce our carbon emissions soon, the extreme weather we are seeing today is just the beginning. We can expect to see records for heat, rainfall, and storm intensity broken again and again. We go in, stop natural disasters from happening. We go in, stop the earth from shaking or volcanoes from erupting, but we can stop them from becoming full-blown catastrophes. The key is to shift our focus from reaction to preparation. We can implement and expand advanced early warning systems for tsunamis, hurricanes, and floods, giving people precious time to get to safety. We can build stronger, more resilient buildings and design smarter, safer cities that can withstand these extreme events. Nature itself provides some of the best defenses. Protecting and restoring natural barriers like mangrove forests and coral reefs can dramatically reduce the impact of storm surges. And on a global scale, the most important action is to tackle the root cause: climate change. This means drastically reducing our carbon emissions by transitioning to clean energy. At the local level, community disaster training and education are essential. When people know what to do in an emergency, it saves lives. Preparation saves lives. A healthier planet protects us. And together we can build a safer future. Thank you for watching Green Earth VN. If you care about the future of our planet, please like, share, and subscribe. One click, one action can help protect our world.